friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Remy and I share lots of vegan content and tips to help you live well. And today we're going to be cooking vegan eggs. What? We're going to be making vegan eggs two ways. The first is a vegan scramble and the second is going to be a vegan fried egg recipe. And we're going to put them head to head, see which one tastes more like an egg, which one tastes better, and whether they even taste like eggs at all. Now you may be wondering why a vegan would want to eat an egg, and I get it. It's like, why would a vegan want to eat meat, or why would a vegan want to eat cheese? For some people it's really hard to give those flavors up and things that they're used to eating, but now we have these incredible vegan options and ways that you can kind of eat what you used to eat, but do it in a lot more cruelty-free way. I of course don't eat eggs because it's not vegan and I am vegan, but I think that the egg industry is not the kindest. I'll let you do that research on your own if you're curious, but for now let's just make some vegan eggs. This is product number one. This is the Just egg. Now Just makes a couple of vegan products. They make a cookie dough, a mayo for example, and this is their new egg scramble. It's called an egg-free scramble for all. I love that. You know those liquid eggs you get in a carton? This is kind of supposed to be a similar thing. Let's look at the nutrition facts real quick. So it actually does contain some protein. It's got 5 grams of protein. It's 45 calories per serving. About 2 grams of fat in here. Yeah, it's pretty interesting ingredient list as well. There's some mung bean protein in here, which is the primary source of the egginess, I suppose, along with some other ingredients for flavor primarily. So let's put this to the test. I think you're just supposed to scramble this just like you would with a non-vegan egg scramble. Instructions say shake well, scramble like an egg, cook thoroughly. Well, let's do it. I just want to smell it really quickly before we cook it. I'm weird and I love smelling things before I eat them, but it doesn't smell like much. Yeah, it's like very neutral. I think because the Just egg is so neutral, I'm gonna add some of this kala namak or black salt. Now this black salt, this is a secret weapon in a vegan pantry because it smells like, whew. It smells like eggs. The eggs don't necessarily smell good, but it adds that little bit of eggy flavor, like that sulfuriness. Whew, yeah. That is eggy. So we're gonna add a pinch of this, and I usually like to add this whenever I make something that's supposed to be eggy. I used it in one of my older videos, my carbonara video, and then I also use it to make like tofu scramble. So that should help with the flavor, and let's throw this in the pan. Egg number one, we're gonna leave you right there for some safekeeping while we make the other one. Recipe number two requires a little bit of prep. I'm going to put the recipe in the description box below if you want to check it out. I modified it a little bit, so if you're interested in the way that I did it, I will also put that there. But all credit to her for her wonderful recipe. Let's give it a shot. It looked really easy and it looked very authentic, so I'm excited to try it out. This recipe comes together in two parts. You make a yolk liquid and then you also make a egg white liquid. So let's start with the yolk. The recipe calls for pumpkin, but I currently only have sweet potato and a little bit of carrot, so I added the carrot for color. This is just boiled until soft. Nutritional yeast. The recipe calls for corn flour, but I'm using arrowroot powder because I don't have corn flour on hand. Next we're adding water, olive oil, our magical egg powder or black salt, and then just a touch of salt and pepper. Since I'm not using pumpkin, I think I'm also going to add just a touch of turmeric to make sure that it stays an orangey color. It's starting to smell very eggy in this blender, so I'm excited to blend this up. We're going to look for a texture that is thick but still pourable, so just, yeah, similar to like an egg yolk. In this bowl we have our flour, water, and a little bit of milk. Vegan milk, of course. Next we are spooning the egg white into the pan. Okay, whoa, I just have to say it smells like an egg for sure in here. Let's add the yolk. And ta-da! A vegan fried egg. Wow, that actually looks similar. Let's put this on a plate and make some more. Okay, I might have overcooked it a little bit, but... Okay, wow, I feel like this actually kind of looks like an egg, especially these crispy edges here in the ends. And then the yolk was a little bit more moist before, but I was cooking these other ones, so it took some time. Let's compare. Kind of want to put it on toast. Let's taste them. So we have the scrambled egg versus the fried egg. Let's start with the scramble. Okay. It's not bad. but I know I didn't cook it as well because I had a really good one. I had a really good one in a sandwich at Orchard Grocer here in the city, so I feel like I didn't cook it well. Yeah. It's just not very eggy. And it didn't smell eggy either when I was cooking it. The fried egg though smelled like a fried egg when I was cooking it, so let's see that one. It looks, yeah, it kind of looks legit. Let's try all of it together. This is so weird, like who eats an egg like this? I think the sweet potato or the pumpkin part is a little bit sweet. Like I almost wish it was like a normal potato instead. That might be better. Just because it's a little bit, like eggs aren't sweet, you know what I mean? But it's not bad. I think it smells more like an egg than it actually is. And I don't think it really tastes like a real egg. It's more of like a visual thing. But I think part of that is like you could trick your brain into thinking it was an egg just by having something that really looked like an egg. Yeah. I think it would be good in a sandwich, but it would be kind of weird because it's almost like a pancake. For texture, smell, and look, I would definitely go with the fried egg. And for more of like the egg cooking experience and convenience, I would go with the Just Egg. I will say I would definitely not be down to make the fried egg every single day. It's not one of those recipes that you can just throw together. But yeah, this was really fun. I would definitely give the fried egg a try and the Just Egg too if you're curious. I hope you guys enjoyed this fun little video. I just thought I would do something quickly because I was really curious about comparing the two. And now I have some vegan eggs to work through. So, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to subscribe and leave a comment below letting me know if you've tried either of them because I think they're really interesting and it's so cool that we have so many vegan options these days. I'll see you in another video soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!